Alright, I know what you're thinking. Alter ego, bro? Why are you a box? Well, that's something I don't really want to talk about. But anyways, here's another retrospective review I'm gonna do. Now, like I said in my last video, I was gonna review, Rio, because, Rio 3 is coming out. But then I decided, you know what, I'll just save that for another time. Instead, we're gonna look at another Blue Sky Studios film. And that is Horton Hears a Who from 2008. I mean, I remember watching this years ago. And of course, rewatching it again, I just love it even more. Probably I could say this is probably, the best from Blue Sky Studios. And because, I even love the performances in here. Jim Carrey as Horton, and of course we got Steve Carell. Before, he was Gru from Despicable Me. I mean, the characters here, there's a whole bunch of characters I can name. Besides Horton himself. And of course, I gotta say, the animation I do love. Even though it's from 2008, I say the animation here holds up really well. Because, it's got that, cartoony style animation before the trend even existed. And I gotta say, the film handles it really well. The way, it uses, squash and stretch. It's very creative. Of course, the other characters I can name, and, Martin as well, that little guy. And this one was before, Illumination made, the Lorax and the Grinch. Both Grinch movies in December. And of course, the animation, it also uses 2D animation, which, well, actually, some parts use 2D animation. Again, movies like this came around a time when, 2D animation was fading out and computer animation was the new thing. The comedy in this, it's actually really, really funny. I can name some parts that actually made me laugh. I mean, I gotta say, is this really, the best computer animated film of the 2000s? Oh, yes. And of course, but there's also Shrek as well. I mean, this came out, in a decade where we had, movies like, Shrek, Kung Fu Panda, even the first Ice Age as well. And, out of all, the movies based on, the Dr. Seuss books, this is probably, this has to be, the best one. I'm not joking, this is really, the best one. And of course, you can count Green Eggs and Ham, but Green Eggs and Ham is a TV show, not a movie. And I'm gonna give Horton Hears a Who 10 out of 10. Well, that was my retrospective review of Horton Hears a Who. And now, it looks like, it's time to, get on to my next retrospective review, where of course, we're gonna be, reviewing, our old pal, Rango. Stay tuned for that.